What's up guys, SaneTree here and welcome to the introduction video of Seasons. And what a better day to start a survival series than the one Minecraft 1.14 releases. Yes, that is why I am starting another series. I said that I won't be doing that for quite some time, but it turned out that 1.14 was just around the corner, so I decided to launch this world. And I thought that, well, maybe let's do an interesting introduction video, something more than just me staring like at my face. So it's also quite boring to watch when someone starts a new Minecraft world, so I decided that would be the perfect occasion to tell you something about this series, as you probably all want to know quite a bit. And I think I have the wrong texture pack set. Yes, that's right. Ooh, that's new. So, what this series will be, because it will be quite a bit more than like an average survival series. Like, there are thousands of them on YouTube already, and I don't think more are needed. So I thought I will do something more interesting. But first I need to get some coal. I would consider this series the main one on my channel, because I will be doing here everything I do in other series, well, just on survival. I will be building, I will be terraforming, I will be constructing some redstone, just like you would normally do in a survival world. But obviously I love to create stories, so this world will have one of its own. It's also quite a challenge for me to record like that. I mean, doing something else. I'm still not that comfortable with English, but I'm getting better at it every time I record, basically. Just that's how it goes, you know? That's how it goes. When you do something, you get better at it, and that's also the reason why I started this all, why I started to record these videos, to get better at speaking this wonderful language. So, what will be the story of this series, you ask? Well, we need to look at the map of the world to explain it. So, as you see, we have this quite a big landmass in the middle, and what that is the island, well, let's call it an island, where I'll be playing. As you see, it can easily be divided into 4 parts, and that's tying into the name of the series, Seasons. Yes, I will be creating seasons in vanilla Minecraft. For that, we will need obviously something more than just using the blocks that are available to us in the game. I will use a resource pack to change the colors of the biome a bit, so we have a nice spring and a nice autumn, but that will have to come later, as there is no Optifine on 1.14 just yet, so my resource pack is not working. But now you should see some screenshots of the seasons I created, and I think it looks amazing, and I can't wait to build in that scenery. It was quite some time ago I last played survival Minecraft. I think it was like 3 or 4 months ago I did that. So I will have to get used back to not being able to like fall without taking fall damage. I don't know, maybe. And getting food, because that's the thing you do. Murdering animals. But I will spare you, yes. Be grateful now. That's not how you're grateful. Turning around to me, huh? Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm dead. No, what a brilliant start. My god. Jesus Christ, that was so terrible. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm so bad at survival, and it's the middle of the night. Great. So while we get back to the place we died, and give me my wood back. Okay? I can do this. I can do it. But please no drowned. Okay, we escaped. So, while we get back to the place we died, why not talk about what this world will be, how it's structured and all that stuff, because there is quite a lot to talk about here. So, as you see, the world can be easily divided into 4 parts. The main island I will be living on consists of 4 separate districts. And these districts are corresponding to every season. So we have a spring district, a summer district, a fall district, and a winter district. And the story behind why there are 4 seasons in the world happening at the same time. There was some event, some cosmic event that caused the seasons to get all mixed up and all crumbled together in one world, and the people of that world will have to solve it, to fix the world, and that's all. I'll be doing all that. I'll be building stuff, so you can clearly see that lore happening, that story being really true in that world. And to make that story extra spicy, I decided that this cosmic event caused not only the seasons to be all mixed up, but also the ages. So in each district there will be people living from different times. Like in the spring district there will be like a modern world, but in the summer one there will be an ancient kingdom. In the winter one, I don't know, maybe we can do medieval times, and in the autumn one, I think that's the most interesting, because I want to do like a fallen kingdom there. So, how do you get out of the boat? Thank you. Let's get our stuff back, and maybe not drown this time. So imagine these beautiful orange, red and yellow forests, and in the middle of them some old ruins that are long forgotten. And there will be people living there, yeah, there will also be people living there, but they will be like this degraded nation that lost all hope, that forgot what they once were, and now they're just fighting for their survival. And all these people will obviously have like their own way of solving the problem of the seasons being all together, and they will want to bring back the ages to where they should be. So maybe the spring people can build some laboratories, research facilities. The ancient ones will be building temples, and the autumn ones won't care about it at all, because they just want to live. And now we are arriving, I think that's the spring part of the world, and this being the introduction video, I think we should set up like a starting base. So we have a nice home, we can hide from all the monsters, and water, apparently. But the first thing I will do is to find some sheep and get wool for a bed, because nighttime is very, very harsh at the beginning. And by the way, what difficulty level we're playing on? Normal. Let's make it hard. I'm an experienced player. Just like you saw, I'm brilliant at Minecraft, and totally I will not die in some silly way in 5 minutes. And you know, this lakeside here might be the perfect spot for a starting base. Like, this is a really, really nice spot. The scenery is beautiful, and yeah, I was flying around the world for some time before I actually started playing here, and I mean not this world, but a copy of it in Minecraft 1.13, so I know the landscapes, but I don't know if there are any spawners, where they are, if they are somewhere here, where there are like guardian temples and all that stuff. I have no idea about that at all, so discovering it will be pretty fun, I think. By the way, our resource pack turns the birches to yellow, so in order to not break the immersion of of the spring, we will have to get rid of all the birches in the spring district. That will be quite an undertaking, and it will take me a long time, so I will be probably just doing that off camera between the episodes, because to be honest, who would want to see, I don't know, 5 hours of me chopping down birches? It's not like a lot of people would want to see me doing anything for 5 hours, but whatever. These Frostwalker boots are really a massive help at the start of the world. Like, without them I would have to go around all these lakes and maybe swim through them, and that would take me a lot of time. But now I just can walk across them, and that is so much easier. And yes, finally some sheep. We can kill them all. We can murder more animals. Ah, Minecraft is such a beautiful game that is so peaceful. And it's not like the, you know, all the FPS games that are encouraging murder and violence. Minecraft is about teaching you how you have to be good for the world, how you have to take care about the animals, how you have to take care of the environment. It's wonderful, really. We need more games like that. I have an interesting story to tell you. I was looking for such a long time for a world that will fit my needs. And leaves now drop sticks? I totally didn't know that was a thing. Huh, you learn something every day. But going back to my wonderful story, I searched for a world that will fit my needs for such a long time. I needed a seed where there is a piece of land that can be easily divided into 4 parts, so we can make our 4 districts. I wanted it to be 4 islands. That would make the most sense. It could be like the most divided ones, and we wouldn't have borders between the seasons. I just thought this would be the best way to do it, but unfortunately I couldn't find a seed like that. And to be honest, I couldn't really find a seed that would fit this series at all. I spent ridiculous amounts of time on this, like really hours and hours and hours. I was searching for, well, not every day, but I spent a lot of time across like 3 months. Yeah, that is crazy. Just to find the seed. And I finally found it. Unfortunately, it's not the best it could be. Like, it could be better. The biomes could be arranged in a better way, but it's still the best there was, and I don't think I will find a better one. And we can always make it as good as we want. Like, come on, there is night already. Thank you. That night went better than the last one, that's for sure. So now I think it's finally time to set up like a starter base. So I have to chop down some trees. I'm sorry, it hurts me. It hurts my soul to do this. But I have to. Don't worry, you will be avenged. You will be avenged, little ones. I totally forgot how chill starting a new Minecraft world is. Like, I could be sitting here all day chopping down trees. It's so, like, a soothing experience. It's really wonderful. This game is really, really great. Like, I've been playing Minecraft for years now. I started in 2011 and it's 2019 now. Like, I played this game for 8 years and I still find it fun to start a new world. And About what else game can you say something like that? I don't think there is any game in the world that after 8 years you would have this much fun starting a new adventure. Another cool thought experiment you can do with Minecraft is to think about the games that are currently popular, where they will be in 8 years' time. And I don't know, do you imagine Fortnite being still there in 8 years? I don't think so. And this really puts into perspective how huge the success of Minecraft really is. Like, this game is around for such a long time. And it's still relevant. It's still great to play. Even for like the simplest gameplay of chopping down trees, it's still great. I love it. I really do. This is definitely my favorite game, if you haven't noticed already. And I think I will spend with it at least the next 8 years. So I decided not to bore you with me struggling to come up with a shape of a house that looks nice, and just went ahead and built the whole thing, and that is how it looks. I will go slightly further so you can see it. It's nothing really too fancy, just a simple starting cottage. It doesn't look that bad. It could be better, especially this part right here. I'm not really a fan of that, but other than that, it really is what it needs to be. Just a simple starting home, and around it, as you see, there is a small garden type thingy. It's really hard to construct something like that when you don't really have the resources to do it. Like, I had no bone meal at all, so that's why there is no tall grass in this garden. And the flowers that are here are just the ones I picked up going around the place. This is what it is on the inside. It's, again, nothing really too special. Upstairs, there is nothing to look at. There is the bed where I can sleep and look outside the window at the beautiful terrain. Obviously, we will fill this up a bit as we go, but this is, as you may notice, not very modern. And this is the spring district, so the one that will have the modern world, let's say. So this is actually a good thing that this will get demolished at some point, because well, it's not the greatest work of art. Unfortunately, I didn't really manage to use any of the new blocks that 1.14 adds, because I don't know really. Like, I had to mine the cobble here and then smelt it to stone to make the stone bricks. With such limited resources, it's really hard to think about what blocks I want to use. You just use whatever you have. You have, really. Like, this is all I have now. This is all my stuff. So don't worry. This isn't how all the buildings in this world will look like. It will get better at some point. And for now, there is one more thing, or two things left for me to do. I found some bamboo in a shipwreck I visited while swimming over here from the spawn island. So I think we should plant it now. And the other thing is to eat this suspicious stew. Let's see what effect it will give us. Oh, I think it's jump boost. Great. This is the most useless thing ever. So that's gonna be it for today's episode. If you think that series sounds fun, then feel free to subscribe to my channel. And if you liked this introduction video, then please leave a like and share the video. This really helps my channel. So, this house isn't really that good, but remember, there is no such thing as bad creativity. See you next time.